fuck, boy.
You like that? You like that? I like that.
That is very offensive.
Yo, what's up, everybody, and welcome to another fantastic episode of TACT Lab. Once again, I'm not surrounded by wonderful friends like usual because the coronavirus is keeping us split apart, and that's okay. We're making this work. We're making it sound professional. It's a little bummer we're not able to hang out in person, but that's okay. We're making the best out of it. The coronavirus is still raging out of control. There's nothing that can stop it. No vaccines, no Karens in the world with their elderberry juice can stop it. So we're doing the best we can. Now we've been told to wear masks out in public, so I've got my my Stars and Bars masks that I'm going to wear around my face out in public, and I'm ready. Thomas, how are you?
Yeah, I'm doing great. Doing great.
Okay.
Living the dream.
How's your kids?
Same. Normal. Good.
Nobody's
Happy.
sick. Nobody's sick.
Nobody's sick. Not yet.
We'll see what that's like in 10 days. Chris, how are you?
Fighting the good fight against pollen.
Okay, so your biggest concern and your biggest enemy right now is pollen, and you're like, I've got bigger fish to fry.
So it's like a war on different fronts. You know, I got the Western front, coronavirus. Got the Eastern front over here, the pollen coming in my eye. It freaking
Okay, so
sucks.
you're taking the stance just like Trump is. He's calling it the Chinese virus. You're calling it the Western virus. I'm digging that stance. Alex, how are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Just down in my last little bit of elderberry berry juice.
Okay,
But doing good.
solid. How is the elderberry juice taste?
Disease free.
Okay, I thought you were going to tell me it tasted salty. Anyways, I'm glad to hear everybody's doing good. We'll see what we feel like in 10 days. Hopefully we don't take a turn for the worst. But I'm glad to be talking to all you guys, and I'm glad to be providing content for, maybe the few fans that we have. Apparently we've got a little over 60 downloads. Thomas is telling me that we've almost achieved 10 cents of income, right, Thomas?
Let me see.
I don't think
we
we should discuss our income with
Hey,
our viewers.
fuck them. Fuck them.
Look,
most of that's from us
got
anyway.
10
10 cent isn't nothing to brag about, but it's something for us to brag about. It'd be different if we were Joe Rogan
That's
numbers.
2 double bubbles.
I guess
That's
what?
almost enough to buy 2 candies, sir.
We are at 69 downloads.
What a great number.
Nice.
69. All right. If we were Joe Rogan probably wouldn't give his numbers out. Joe Rogan's making what is the
40K
term?
an episode.
40.
Yeah, he's making
Well,
a
that's
lot.
'cause he's like fisting
that's a
money.
healthy guess, right?
I think so.
It's probably about right.
Wow.
Honestly.
With ads and stuff. I think 40K about right.
Does he give
Yeah.
Does he
know,
give
Pete.
his guests anything for appearing?
I'm sure.
He lets
Free
them
photo.
smoke all the weed that that they want.
Free photo.
They get to hold a sword in front of his fucking werewolf.
Hey, isn't that a
And
cool
a free
werewolf?
workout.
Isn't that a cool
Check out
sword?
my rogue squat stack. Squat racks over there.
Freaking, you get to go in his isolation chamber and freak
Check out these kettlebells with a gorilla face on them. Aren't they cool?
Hey, I have one at my house.
I
I
bet
bought
you
one on
do.
sale.
Fucking gorilla. Well, all right, Alex, you've got a little tidbit of information that's going to lead us into our discussion this week.
Yeah. I want to dedicate this episode to my third favorite action star, Steven Seagal. His birthday's Friday.
All right, right. You lead us into a happy birthday.
He probably wouldn't want us to sing it to him.
Oh, we're going to
He's
sing
Russian
happy
now.
birthday?
I'm not singing
I
him
don't
happy
know
birthday.
about that, man.
Happy
birthday
to you.
All right, but officially,
Let
right?
me-
Happy birthday, Steven
let me-
Seagal.
Happy birthday, Steven
Let me
Seagal.
Google Translate.
Happy birthday.
Google Translate. Happy birthday, sir.
I'm sure he'll hear this.
He might.
I'm trying to. Let me translate happy birthday into Russian real quick.
Okay. Be like, that's birthday.
That's birthday, comrade. Give me money. I can't speak.
Oh, we have the potatoes.
Potatoes. How is that?
Enjoy your rock soup and have a great
Shoe
birthday.
stew, your shoe stew and your mud pies, you fuckers.
Try not to karate chop too many candles and cakes. And good luck with your advising Putin over there. Hopefully you don't give him the wrong info and he offs with your head. But
you know those videos where it shows guys punching
Yeah.
bricks and they can't punch through the brick. They keep failing.
so you
That's
said
Russia.
that he was your third favorite.
Yes.
Who's your first and second favorite action actors?
Number one's Arnold. I think that's everybody's favorite.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's just
Arnold. And then old Jean-Claude Van Damme is number two.
Oh,
Getting the
that's
splits,
that's a
baby.
surprise
Getting
one
the
there.
yeah,
splits.
man, it's just... And then
isn't he like 5'2"?
he can be where he wants to be.
He's 5'2", but he's got big dick energy like no one else.
Makes him 6'1" easy with that big dick energy.
Dude,
The splits.
Yeah, the 5'2", right. You grow a couple inches when you got big dick energy.
Most action stars wear at least a 4-inch lift in their shoes.
Like Vin Diesel. It has an
Yeah.
8-inch lift.
I thought you were going to say most
Oh,
action stars
that's
wear a
slander.
4-inch lift in their pants.
That too.
You got to roll that sock up in
They got
there.
that shrinkage from all the steroids.
So they say, Arnold said this, that he used to hang a 20-pound weight from his penis, and that's how he's made his so big, or long. It's probably...
I don't think that's how it works.
It doesn't...
Yeah.
Sure,
No.
you stretch it out. They've got those stretching devices.
I guess it works enough to get them another son.
Does it stretch out your blood
freaking-
vessels?
It's like
That's
gravity,
good,
I
son.
guess.
It's
like
a muscle. There is a muscle, a
But-
ligament that stretches.
But it's like
it.
your heart. You can't make it bigger. Make
I
your heart
don't know,
bigger, you
women-
fucking die.
I bet
Women
Elizabeth
get
could
saggy
probably.
titties, right?
I bet Elizabeth could probably tell us that a heart can enlarge.
I think that's
Make it-
leading to heart failure.
Yeah, that's
I'm
dying.
pretty sure you die.
All right, so
You always hear about athletes with enlarged hearts and they're dying. Chris Bosh almost
yeah,
died.
you can't
Exactly.
you can't just run a 20. Sometimes you run those marathons and at the finish line you just fucking die.
Or you're just 15-year-old, you're playing football and your heart explodes.
Finish first and last.
Okay, so
Not sure what he finished first in, but all right.
well, so that kind of leads us down the direction of this episode. We're talking about action stars of the 80s, and we were going to do half the 90s, but I'm focusing on the 80s. So, but basically, we're going to hit up these action stars. So that leads us into Chris has where he's going to bring up our first talking
Well,
point.
you know, I just got chopped off at the legs with the whole, we're going to talk about 80s, because I'm going straight
Let's
into the
do it.
90s.
It's like peak 90s, like
With
mid
freaking
90s.
Nicholas. peak,
90.
peak,
You actually said
peak-
96 to 98, I think, in the text message.
ni-
We're just doing action movies in
96.
general.
Yeah.
96 to 97 featured Nicolas Cage's best roles. The Rock in 96, right after Con Air, and then right after that is Face.
Face off,
Face.
motherfucker.
Get your face off.
All right, so
It's like looking in a
And it-
mirror, but not.
Chris, tell us a little bit about what The Rock was about.
All right, have you guys seen The Rock?
Yes.
I saw his post there this morning.
Okay. No, not The Rock. Have you seen The Rock?
Yes.
Yes,
You know,
Sean
it's about,
Connery, right?
It's Sean Connery. He was in The Rock. You know, well, yeah, The Rock, is Alcatraz Island. And he was put there after his work as James Bond. He was put in Alcatraz Island. He escaped and then came back. And the Marines decided that they was going to take Alcatraz and shoot missiles at San Francisco. I think biological.
The Marines.
The Marines.
Why?
Oh yeah, it was a ransom, right?
A group?
Yeah, they're
A
like,
group
all right,
of rogue Marines?
I don't know if they were rogue or not. In movies, Marines seem to be evil. Whatever. They're like, give us $100 million or we'll shoot San Francisco.
It was like a rogue sale of Marines, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Not all
So you're
Marines.
saying Sean Connery, he went to prison, and in his past life, he was a 007 agent?
it's fan theory. He was a 007 type guy.
Mm.
You know,
I did
he
see
stole
that.
secrets from the
Yes.
U.S. and he got thrown in Alcatraz. Pretty much, he escaped, came back, whatever. Unlikely hero of the story, but he needs a guy to help him. Who does he get? Nicolas Cage, who drives a Volvo, according to him in the movie.
Okay. So,
Those are nice,
You know,
those
and
are nice
together,
cars.
Yeah, they're not bad.
then together they save the world. It's a fantastic movie. Has a fantastic soundtrack.
okay.
It's before Michael Bay declined, if we're being honest.
Okay. All right. That leads us into Con Air. Tell us about Con Air.
Now, have you guys seen Con Air?
I
Yes.
definitely have, yeah.
Give me that bunny. Just give me the bunny.
All right. So,
That's for my daughter.
you know, it's got Nicolas Cage and Cusack and a few other people, but you know, he beats a guy to death for talking sideways to his wife. He goes to jail for 8 years. He's going to get let out, so they have to Con Air him across the freaking country.
Because he's getting out.
What happens? Freaking shenanigans ensue. You know, Steve Buscemi's down here. Steve Buscemi. He's apparently a pedo in the movie.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
trying to kill a girl.
Yeah, doesn't he
Hardcore.
pick up a gun and start just shooting it willy nilly and laughing
like
while he does it?
That sounds like Armageddon. Did they ever show him at the end of the movie? Like, because he was with the girl at the end of the movie, the little girl.
He walked
with the
away,
pole.
right?
He did. He helped her.
I think he might have.
Okay.
He just was having a tea party with her. We see she's still
I'm
alive.
pretty sure he was. I thought she was going to kill her. Oops.
Yeah.
He probably digitally raped her.
You know, this was a good plane. You know, it had Malkovich in it, Danny Trejo, Dave Chappelle.
Pretty sure that's
It
solid,
was
Jay.
a star-studded plane of villains. But anyway, you know, it goes sideways. He wins. The plane crash lands in Vegas. Fantastic movie. And he sees his daughter again.
It's the third best Die Hard plane movie.
Nothing. I was just
I'll agree with that.
admiring your cage.
Give me back that bunny.
All right. That leads us.
It also, just to say, Cyrus the Virus was my favorite movie villain of the three.
Oh, yeah, he was good. He was good.
All right. So that leads us into.
And the third
Yeah.
Oh, good.
was the best one, Face.
Face Off.
I like,
That's my favorite
John
scene in the movie.
Travolta.
He's just Face.
like them peaches and cream.
Now they literally swap faces, but don't they
They
also
don't swap
kind of?
dicks.
Don't they? Well, who do you think would have a bigger dick? Do you think John Travolta or Nicolas Cage?
Wouldn't the wife know?
The wife doesn't
She
care.
has
This
sex
is
with
90s.
the fucking face swap. But the
Yeah,
dicks
she
are just
does.
different.
Yeah, you would think the dicks would be different.
Like that ruins the whole movie to me.
Maybe they have identical. Maybe they have identical length and
the same
curved
size dicks.
dicks.
Yeah.
I mean, the wife was going into it. She just didn't care, dude. She lost a freaking son. He's dead.
How long?
She's not worrying about getting
She
dick.
probably hasn't gotten dick in a while after
But she
that
wants a
kid
new
died.
son.
So she probably didn't remember the details.
I mean, the worst
Details.
plot point is that freaking Nicolas Cage comes home and he's like, "Daddy, why are you trying to rape me?"
Oh, yeah, that's right.
To his daughter. Yeah, it's
Forgot that
super
subplot.
weird.
Yeah, that was a little weird.
What about the subplot where he was in a church and he grabbed a nun's booty?
So they literally just
Screaming hallelujah.
Don't they get the memories from the other person somehow or no?
I don't think that's how it works.
But how? It's just a face. They don't swap brains, do they?
Face off.
No.
Right. Why?
He took his face off.
I like the doves, too. Lots of doves.
He took his face off to go and, infiltrate prison, and then everybody died, so no one knows he did it. So he has to, yo, I'm actually a good guy, but I'm looking like a bad guy.
Isn't that Sylvester Stallone movie where he tries to break out of prison?
Oh, the one
Probably.
with Arnold Schwarzenegger also?
Yeah, they made 2 of those.
Yeah, Arnold
Dude,
Schwarzenegger
all of
was
these
in the
movies
first one.
are clones.
Yeah, they're all the same.
I'm gonna I'm gonna show you guys a real face transplant.